Okay, in this video I'm talking about three levels of learning something. This is a very simplified version. The top level is the abstract thinking, relating to things, to other things that you already know. The middle layer is where most people operates when it comes to learning and observing things. This is the easy way, the obvious, just to understand something. And the third layer, the basic layer, is remembering things. For example, if you watch a movie and there is a very short segment, let's say 10 seconds, and you learn that language. But even if you don't learn it, it's about just observing the language. So the middle layer that most people operate is just understanding what's going on in the movie. When you go down to the memory levels, you can remember specific things, not the meaning. So the middle level is the meaning level. That is the easy, that is the lazy way the mind operates. Understand the meaning, because the mind likes to work in concepts. That is the cheap way to process information. The real difficulty is when you go down to the memory level and you really pay attention to the things and remember. So let's say something, if you just look at the language aspect of this, that what was the preposition? Which tense did they use? What was the subject? Or it can be just observation, that what was the number plate of the car? What color was the t-shirt of that person? So this is about remembering things. And the highest level is the abstract level, when you get out of just, let's say, watching the movie, but you go up to a higher level and you can connect this, that, this director of the movie created very similar movies, and then you see the connections. Or even inside the story you see a lot of connection and you understand at that higher level, not just the normal observer, that why did they say this, okay? But it leads a kind of abstract thinking, creativity to connect things together. So there are these three layers of observing and learning and remembering about the world. And it is especially useful when you learn something. So let's say you are a secondary school student, the teacher is talking. And let's say you pay attention. And the middle range is that you just listen what they are saying and you try to understand. Okay? This is very easy. It doesn't need too much mental energy. This is the relaxing mode. But if you really want to remember the specific, what did they say, it needs a lot of mental energy. So the memory is more about energy and concentration, and that's why it's very tiring and people avoid this. People don't like remembering things. And the abstract level is more about the skills. It's very difficult in a sense that it's not about energy, it's about you need a lot of knowledge and you have to be able to be very creative to connect things together in your mind, create a mental model of many things, not just what is in front of you. So that is a difficulty, that in this case it's not just about what you are talking about or what you are learning, it is about how it relates to many different aspects of life and how can you utilize this. So it's about having the big overview of everything, and what does, for example, the teacher is talking about, how does it fit together, how does it fit to other things that you already know. It makes a much better understanding of the world, and also you can go at high abstract level, which most people cannot manage.